Hello. Hey, Marie, how are you? Y'all have to excuse my appearance today. I'm still not feeling that great. Hey, one man army, how are you? Hi, I feel disturbed. And Janice, hello. No, what message? Was it on my phone, Marie? Hang on, let me grab my phone. Okay, when? Hang on, I'm finding my phone. Well, I'm trying to find my phone. There it is. Okay. Hey, Lynn, how are you? Okay. I have a new voicemail, so that must be you. I'll listen to it after the stream and everything. What time did you call? Cause I was working this morning. I didn't get off until a little after 9, so, and I didn't hear it. So, but is everything okay? Ooh, let me get comfortable. Uh-oh. About what, Marie? Should I be worried? If it's about a troll, I'm not worried. Yeah, nah, I don't care. You know me, Marie. I have fun with them. You know, you might as well cut up and have fun. And most of them are just, you know, trying to get a reaction. Most of them are funny. Waiting to hear from my daughter. Ooh, oh, that's wonderful. Let me know. I know you're excited. Oh, well, why, Marie? Hey, Silent Killer, how are you? No, see I know the notifications are crazy. I oh, they won't hurt me. I'm not the least bit worried about it, Marie. Not in the least. They're welcome to bring it. I don't have a lot to do, so they better bring their A game. Is all I'm gonna say. Exactly, Lynn. Exactly. Okay. So, Silent Killer, what you been up to? I hadn't talked to you in a while. Oh, okay. Hell, that's good. Yeah, it's like 55. here today. I mean, it has just been beautiful this last week. I'm hoping that it's going to stay this way. But, my luck, it'll snow again like 2 days from now. Is it? Where are you, Lynn? Well, Marie, you're in Pennsylvania, so yeah. I mean, you're like way farther north than I am. West Virginia? Well, you're a good bit north compared to me. I hope here we're done with it, But yeah, yeah. That's one thing we can do. Sometimes that's about it. But let's see who all else was in here. They're being awful quiet, Janice and one man, and I feel disturbed. Are you guys still in here? We got snow here in Michigan last night after a couple nice days. Isn't that always how it goes? You know? Heard it's the best feeling ever. Yeah, it is. It is, Lynn. Yeah, my youngest is 19 too, Lynn. And she better not. I am in no hurry. I've already got grandkids. I don't need any more right now. Okay, well, I guess those guys must have left us then. Oh, well. Yeah, me too. I'm ready to go to Florida or something. But, I don't know. Yeah, I was raised on the beach, so I miss it. And the oldest just turned 13, yep. Exactly, exactly. Spoil them and send them home. Let them break their mama's stuff. Hey, Kathy, how are you? Well, you guys, yesterday we were talking a little bit about the Illuminati and the adrenochrome and everything, and I got started studying that a little bit last night. And they talk about the bloodlines, right? Well, the current Queen of England traces her ancestry all the way back to Vlad Tepes, Prince Vlad, who was also kin to Gilles and Elizabeth Bathory. Now, these were all notorious mass murders in 15th century Europe. And they're the same bloodline as the Queen of England today. And they have footage of a naked boy crawling out the window on sheets from Buckingham Palace. Something is not adding up just right here, you know? And once you fall down that rabbit hole, it's just, it engulfs you. But yeah, yeah. And not only that, Marie, the Prince Edward was a big, big Nazi sympathizer, okay? George Bush's father made all of his money during World War II supporting the Nazis. It has been proven. It is fact. And, that just kind of blows me away. And then you have this other family, Illuminati bloodline of the DuPonts. Do you guys know about what the heir apparent for the DuPonts did a few years ago? He went to court for raping, hey Ricky, hey hashtag free, for raping his own 3-year-old daughter and got probation, even though he pled guilty. Now, how the hell does that happen? You know? Hey, fat boy. Yeah, I've heard that too, Lynn. Hey, China Berry, how are you?
Oh, you're live streaming.
Yeah. Oh, really? I haven't heard that, Marie. But I'll tell you something that is eerie when it comes to Jack the Ripper. At the exact same time as the Ripper murder started, H.H. Holmes left America and went to England. He was there the entire time. Then he left, came back over here, and committed all the crimes that he committed. I just think it's kind of odd. All of a sudden those murders stopped and these started, and, but, okay. Okay, whose husband? Free? I know about Jimmy Savile. Yeah, he's sick. I mean, Jimmy Savile, okay, he was basically the Mr. Rogers and Dick Clark all rolled up into one over in the UK. After he dies, everybody finds out that he's a notorious pedophile who also was into black magic. And, Queen Elizabeth, that's right. I forgot about that, Free. I forgot about that. Hey, Kentucky, how are you? Pederast, yes. Well, then, if he's kin to Queen Elizabeth too, then that ties it right back into that same bloodline of Gilles. And I mean, Gilles and Elizabeth Bathory, that's what they did, was drink the blood and harvest the adrenochrome, basically. But yeah, I mean, it's some crazy shit out there. They have to be, Lynn. They have to be. There's too many things that just they make sense. I don't believe that they're lizards. I mean, I think that's kind of far fetched, but I don't know that I'd describe them as human when they're doing the things that they're doing either. The first serial killer woman?
Me.
No. Who, fat boy? They are, Marie, yes. Yes. Because they want to keep that bloodline pure. And that's fine with me because I don't want no part of it. Nancy Borden? I've never heard of her. I'll research her, fat boy.
You've never heard of
Nancy Borden? Mm-mm. I've heard of Lizzie Borden.
Well,
Exactly, Lynn. That's what I think too. I mean, it's just, exactly. Exactly. Okay, I'll look her up, fat boy. What did she do? They do, Marie. They do. look at some of the old interviews from the people that have survived the satanic ritual abuse, and it is very common. They drink the blood and they eat the babies. If you miscarry, you're forced to eat it.
I'm eating here.
Oh, sorry. The name I said, Fat Boy, what? Nancy Borden? Oh, shit. She ran a boarding house. All right. All right. If I didn't love you, I'd ban you for that joke.
What?
He said she ran a boarding house.
Was it a fancy boarding house?
Borden. Her name was Nancy Borden.
I know, I said fancy to rhyme with Nancy, you idiot.
Shut up.
Don't fuck with me.
Oh, you're not joking? Oh, okay. But anyway, yeah. So I fell down that rabbit hole, and so then it goes back. The adrenochrome actually goes all the way back to the ancient Greeks. Okay, the ancient Greeks actually had to make a law forbidding the harvesting of adrenochrome, but people did it anyway.
What's
The
adrenochrome?
that blood drug.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's the whole purpose that the Aztecs had when they would do those human sacrifices, and they would skin you and cut your heart out alive and all that, and make you watch knowing you were going to be next. It was to terrify you to that point so that they could get the adrenochrome. And I will, Fat Boy. I will. Hey, Frankie, how are you doing, hon? But yeah, I mean, apparently it has been around for a very long time, but it kind of people poo-pooed it, you know, and kind of acted. The ancient Egyptians also used to harvest it, and then people stopped believing that it was there, but it is there. It can't be made synthetically. There's only one way to get it. And hey, Eric, how are you? It is. It is. Thank you. Hey, JV, are you feeling better today, hon? I'm doing good, Frankie. I'm doing good. Hanging in there, you know. Talking about Illuminati and crazy conspiracy theories, and how the sad fact is a lot of them might be true, you know. Thomas Sheridan. Is this Rain or Gary? And remind me, Thomas Sheridan, is he a conspiracy theorist or much better? Okay, good. I'm glad, hon. Gary, okay. I don't think you mentioned it, Gary. Or if you did, I forgot it, and that's not surprising with me lately, so but yeah, I have a guy today. When he gets off work at 5, he's going to see can he figure out what's wrong with the window in my car, so that hopefully we can get the window up so that I can get back and forth to a job, you know. He studies the occult. Okay. What has he said on the Illuminati theory, Gary? If you really think about it, then Exactly. Well, that's what we were saying yesterday. If even if only a tenth of all of these theories are based in fact, that's enough to make everybody understand nothing is like we think it is. Nothing. Everything that we've been taught is bullshit. Okay, hashtag free. Love you. Looked into some videos of some of the before and after. Yes, Lynn. And I think every now and then, hey B and J, I think every now and then somebody will come along and get where they're going on pure talent and talent only. But I think it's a very rare thing. And I pretty much think it just doesn't happen anymore. If you can have all the talent you want, but if you don't have the right people in your, playing field, you can forget it. You know about aluminum foil? Know nothing about. Well, it's basically all conspiracy theories, Fat Boy. But once you get started researching them, it's really hard to stop because it's just like, oh my God, how much more of this, Eric, do you know the one about how Barbara Bush is actually Aleister Crowley's daughter?
Okay, now that's bullshit.
Not even, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. You would have to go into the deep dark web to see.
I can do that.
I don't think I want to, Eric. Some of the stuff that I've heard that is out. No, it's not bullshit, Fat Boy. It has not scientifically. It has been proven that Barbara Bush's mother was over in France with Aleister Crowley and came back to the United States 2 months pregnant when she got here. Proven. Yes, you can, Lynn. Hey, funniest, how are you? Thank you. To the dark web. I don't want to, Eric. I've watched a lot of Takedown Man's stuff, and just that part about knowing that there's people like Peter Scully out there, I don't want no part of it. Goes into a Hitler about. Yeah, it does, Gary. Oh, I'm sorry, JB.
I actually hated myself when I was watching Takedown Man's, whatever the fuck his name is, videos on those two things. I actually hated myself because I didn't have any reaction to it.
Well, okay.
I was just like, oh.
Yeah, I know. I mean, but I guess, so, no, I can't. Well, do you know who it is, Fat Boy? Oh, okay. Fat Boy, do you know who that is? Peter Scully was an Australian con man that skipped out of Australia and went to the Philippines with a whole bunch of stolen money. Well, he was the producer of child porn snuff films. Go to Takedown Man's channel and watch the video called Dafu Love.
Oh, Lord.
And he tells you what this man actually did. And trust me, you'll want to kill him. You will want to kill him. He should be dead. There's no ever, he has no business being alive. Exactly, Eric. So everybody's like, I don't know what to believe and what not to believe, because they're so steadily saying this is really, are you that stupid to believe it? Because it is so far-fetched. But, it's usually the stuff that is far-fetched that's the truth. you know. I know my life stranger than any fiction novel, you know. He's the one. No, Fat Boy, no. No, that's Amos Yee. That freak has a YouTube channel. No, this guy made child snuff films, and I'm talking about more
Please,
than one child.
please don't.
I'm not going to go into details. Go watch that video. Trust me. It's disgusting. It's heartbreaking, but everybody needs to know it's out there, and that way maybe we'll pay better attention, you know. Oh, me too, Lynn. Absolutely. Except for I don't think I'd ever kill him. I'd just torture him forever, you know.
I'd kill him.
Yeah, it's the one on Dafu Love, Fat Boy. He had something called NLF, No Limits Fun. And he actually had two of his little teenage girlfriends take two babies
Don't
and
stop.
pillow fight with them until they died.
Or just keep going. That's good too.
Well, I mean, if you don't, I'm doing this.
Cool.
But
back to what you just said a minute ago, you have a good point about where the stuff that's most far fetched is more than likely true, whereas everything that
yeah,
seems normal
Fat Boy,
is
and
just,
that was an
okay.
easy one. That was an easy one. He used his toolbox on one. His toolbox. Think hammer and chisel. Yeah. And filmed it and put it on the dark web. Exactly. No, I wouldn't even let him heal. I'd let the feeling come back completely and then I'd start over. It's beyond fucked up, JB. I think all that, Gary, that I don't think all Christians are like that, but I think the Vatican is the cause. You know what I'm saying? I think the Vatican is the cause of a lot of that. Okay, funniest. I'm sorry. We are kind of serious in here today. But, anywho. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Hey, Crims, how you doing, darling? Don't look at me. I look horrible. Early history. Well, I mean, wasn't it after the Vatican pretty much got its foothold in everything where it changed the calendar, you know, to mark the pagan festivals? So they created, you know, everything around that. And then, was it Plutonius that talked about how the druids would stab you in the back and then read your guts to determine the future, and just, I mean, all kinds of ridiculous claims.
That is
Hey,
actually
Clyde, how are you?
that is actually a thing. Except they would use animal entrails.
Well, but that's not what this particular person that was trying to discredit them would say. That's my point. He lied.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, Crims, right? But that's what they said. Saying it doesn't make it true, and it's like they say, history is written by the winners, you know, and there's always two sides to it. But oh, hurting today. That was you become. Yes, exactly, Gary. I'm scared to send my kids to church. Why are you scared to send your kids to church, Fat Boy? I think send them, but don't force it on them. You know what I mean? If they want to go, you absolutely, you know. But, you know, if they don't want it, I don't think you should force them. Okay, JV, thank you for coming in, hon. Yeah, I guess I kind of need to get off here and go eat some lunch too. Best advice. Yeah, exactly. I just feel like I was always the kind you don't shove it down my throat. I'll rebel. You know, you let
Same.
me think it's my idea and I'm good. you know,
Same.
uh,
Same.
yeah. I don't know where she gets it.
No idea.
Bad boy, I know. Moo might be around tomorrow. Maybe I'll be feeling a little bit better. Oh, Lord, Lynn.
Hmm.
Nothing. Jehovah's Witness. She was forced to be one. Hey, Pink, how are you? It amazes me how people, they think, okay, well, I'm doing right by my child because, hey, TJ, because I am instilling this within them. I just don't know. I just don't know about that. Went underground. Exactly, Gary. Thank you, Crims. Yeah, Lynn, because I just don't think it's something that you can force, you know? Not that. Nobody is going to tell me what to think. I mean, come on. What I think is my right and it's absolute. You don't get a say in it. Nobody gets a say in it. You may not like it, but that's your problem. you know. But yeah. Well, it's true, Grams. You know it is.